Hello, welcome back to another episode of Tony Climbs. This episode, nothing too crazy today. Just kind of went downstairs, kind of tried to do a bunch of new climbs. Started off on this yellow one here, and going up nice and easy, taking it very slow, doing some quiet feet here. Nice, solid footwork, matching the top. And then I tried this red one here. I did this red one. This red one was pretty fun. Kind of a interesting move here. Able to kind of use that big hold there, and I was able to just kind of stand up and match the top. Moved along to this red one down the wall just a little bit. Matched onto that. Went across here. And then worked my way up this to here. Felt super solid. And then this green one, I think I've done this one in the past before, but I was like, you know what, I might as well do this. It's a good climb. Go up with that right hand, match onto it, then do a bump on the right hand, big bump on the left, and then grab onto the top, and then I cut feet here and just kind of like hung on and matched, and I was able to drop from there. Now this green climb I actually really enjoyed. It was interesting how you kind of have to figure out how to get your feet up here, use these like triangular volumes here. Those are kind of fun. I guess not triangular, but they're pyramids. But yeah, use these pyramid volumes and then kind of just grab onto that and match onto that. Up next we have this purple one. Not this purple one, but the next purple one actually is by far, was probably my favorite climb of the entire day. It wasn't super difficult, but it was a very fun and very interesting, just climb in general. Yeah, this purple one was solid. Got up here, did a little layback, and then there. Now this is the one that I think is just super cool. Started off with on the start hold, and then from here I kind of swapped feet, stood up, and kind of did a little undercling on that hold you see there, and then I stand up on the left foot, and I'm just able to like kind of tension myself with that, and it just felt super rewarding, and it felt like a really solid climb. So I was like, okay, this is cool. I gave this orange one here a try. This was difficult. I got up to here, and I think what I needed to do is kind of like somehow shift my body weight over and onto that far out volume. I'm like, oh, how far am I away? And then I realized, oh, I'm very far away from grabbing onto that. Tried to do something here, and then right here I started to like slip off, and I almost fell on someone, but thankfully, no one was harmed in the making of this video. I then tried this orange one here, which that felt difficult. And I was like, okay, let me try this another way here. And I was like, let me try with my right foot and then reach around. That also didn't feel good. So I was like a little confused on what I needed to do here. And I was like, okay, maybe what if I just try from here? And I'm like, even this doesn't feel great. So I was like, all right, yeah, let's try something easier. Joking, obviously. But I was like, let me try this blue one here. It looked doable. I tried once trying to hit it like that, trying to figure out like where I should put my left hand in there. I really wanted to try to get my right hand on into there, but the only way I could do it is if I did something like this, and then I just couldn't get enough force behind there. And I was like, you know what, I gotta just kind of reset a little bit here, get a difficult but fun climb done, and then kind of do like a mental reset. So I got here, did this orange one. I really enjoy this orange one. It's pretty fun. Kind of able to like loop around here, and then from here just kind of pull up and grab onto that. Felt solid. Did this purple one. I think I've done this once in the past, but I wasn't 100% sure, and I was like, might as well do this one, at the very least again, if not for the first time. Here, stood up, grabbed up here, mashed onto that, felt solid. And then come back to this like classic wall that feels definitely maybe a little easier than the other climbs. You know, like this feels kind of like more of an old set where the climbs are definitely easier than what the difficulty has kind of been raised to, which is totally fine. But you know, got this black one here, nice little like Gaston here, I guess. I don't know if it's a Gaston or not, but whatever that move is to kind of like go across the two, reach up here with the left hand, and then kind of use this just to get up there, grab with that right hand onto there, match onto that, kind of lay back here, use the weight, get that right hand up, and then get the foot on, stand up, match the top. Felt super happy. Then I came upstairs. This is all new to me as well today, so I was actually really confused how to first start this one. This is probably like not a majority of the session, but this is a pretty significant part of the session, is doing this black one here. I tried it there first time, couldn't really get anything done with it. I knew I needed to start higher up on my foot. Again, here I'm leaning back way too far and I'm not really able to get any like momentum or any like energy or force put into it. So here I start leaning way over onto that foot. I stand up. I'm trying to get my left foot up more, and I'm just like not able to grab it. Or not grab it. I'm not able to really get anywhere with it. I tried again here. Stand up, stand up, stand up, and I kind of hook that, and nothing really happens. I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of a bummer. Try this again. Similar thing. And then this time I was like, let me try the volume. Volume didn't really help. I was like, okay, that's a bummer. Let's try this one more time here. Stand up, and then here I like, okay, commit to like standing and then like trying to lock in and like get that left foot pushed back. And on the GoPro, you can see the foothold. My eyes, I couldn't see between my legs where that foothold needed to be. So I was like, okay, I'm just looking at nothing right now, so this isn't helpful. But I definitely want to go back and try that black climb because it feels 100% doable. I actually don't even know what I need to do after I get to there. And I don't know if it's feasible afterwards, but you know, that first move definitely feels doable. And even if I can't do after that, it'll still feel like a really good accomplishment that I can make it. Now this orange one also was a super, you know, fun climb. I almost touched the green hold there, reached over, big grab onto there. And then from here, pretty straightforward and easy. Nice holds. I always go with the extra secure kind of leg onto there. And this was an interesting one. I just kind of was able to stand up and grab onto this. I think you're supposed to kind of do a running start. But since I didn't have to jump as much, I just had to kind of stand up. That was pretty nice and easy. Able to top out on this here. And then I wanted to do this orange one. It's been staring at me every time I walk into the gym, and I just haven't gotten around to trying it. So I was like, you know what? No day like the present. So let's just try it here. Able to match onto this here. This felt a little scary. I really hated this top out here. I put sunscreen on my legs, and you'll see here, like you can't really tell, but here my like leg is slipping back, and I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel good. So I just kind of like roll my body up and onto the top. I get it done. Feel happy about it. You know, tail of the tape, solid session overall. You know, that black climb, nice battle with it. Looking forward to trying that in the future. You know, obviously not. Maybe on Friday. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. You know, if you feel like the videos deserve it. And as always, keep on climbing.